Hi guys, our today video is dedicated to the most elite units of the Russian army. Number 5. Zaslon, special unit of the Foreign Intelligence Service, established to conduct operations abroad. The main goal of Zaslon is to ensure the security of Russian diplomatic missions, to protect state facilities abroad and to remove Russian citizens from hotspots. It is known from unofficial sources that Zaslon took part in operations that were conducted in Iran, Iraq, and Syria. Repeatedly, the president of Syria, Bashar Assad, was seen escorted by fighters of this particular unit. The number is classified, but presumably is about 300 people. Number 4. SOBR is a special rapid response team. Much in its structure and task is analogous to the American SWAT. It is part of the National Guard of Russia. The main task of SOBR is to fight against organized crime, including the Russian and Caucasian mafias. SOBR fighters repeatedly participated in anti-terrorist operations in the territory of Chechnya and other Muslim republics in the Russian Caucasus. This is an elite but not a secret unit, which consists of ex-servicemen. In 2015, at the international competition of special units of the annual warrior competition taking place in Jordan, SOBR took first place. The approximate number of SOBR is 5,200 people in 87 detachments. Number 3. Special Forces of the Federal Security Service of the Russian Federation, represented by the most elite special forces, Alpha and Wimpel, whose main task is the fight against terrorist acts. In particular, their aim is the search and liquidation of terrorists around the world and the release of hostages. On a regular basis, they are involved in hotspots on the territory of Russia. They also took part in operations in other countries, including Switzerland, Cuba, Afghanistan, and the United States. Particularly in the United States, Alpha fighters exchanged Soviet scouts at the International Airport in New York. And in Afghanistan, they took part in the assault on the Palace of Amin, the head of Afghanistan. Successful actions of the Soviet Special Forces led to a coup d'etat and Soviet intervention on the territory of the Republic. On the territory of Russia, Alpha and Wimpel were marked by the liquidation of many leaders of the terrorist world, as well as the president of the Chechen Republic of Ichkeria, Aslan Maskhadov. A lot of fighters of Alpha and Wimpel were repeatedly awarded with the highest award, the title of Hero of the Russian Federation. The number is classified. Number 2. SSO, Special Operations Forces. It is a special unit within the armed forces of the Russian Federation. SSO is a shock fist of the Russian army, its most elite unit created to conduct the most complex military operations both inside the country and abroad. At the moment exactly, SSO makes up the ground base of the Russian troops in Syria. In Syria, SSO fighters often operate in small groups deep behind the enemy's rear, carrying out the aim of Russian aviation. They also participated in a number of significant operations, such as the liberation of Palmyra, the liberation of Aleppo, and also SSO carried out the protection of the Russian president during his visit to Syria. The most famous was the case when 16 fighters of special forces took a fight against several hundred Syrian militants. The leader of the group was awarded with the title of Hero of Russia, and 3 more officers were awarded with orders. In addition to Syria, SSO have declared themselves in the fight against Somali pirates and during counter-terrorist operations in Chechnya. The number is classified. Number 1. Special Forces of the Main Intelligence Directorate of the General Staff of the Armed Forces of the Russian Federation. Behind this frightening name lies more laconic and familiar one: GRU Special Forces. The activities of this unit are covered with mystery. What is the reason for a lot of rumors and secrets? The main task of GRU Special Forces is diversionary activity. This unit was the most famous during the Soviet intervention in Afghanistan and the Russian-Georgian conflict in 2008. At the moment, GRU Special Forces are considered to be elite of elite among all of the special formations that Russia possesses. Soldiers of this unit are not limited by high physical training and the ability to handle any weapons. Fighters of GRU Special Forces are required to learn foreign languages, psychology, the basics of chemical and radar intelligence. During the training itself, instructors often provoke psychological traumas of fighters to test their willingness to kill anyone at any time. As a result, many fighters find themselves unable to join society and return to usual life. Such people become war dogs and participate in various operations and activities until the old age. The size of the unit is also classified, but various unofficial sources report figures ranging from 6 to 15,000 people.